Hello, hello, can you guys hear me now? Okay. I don't know what's going on, but to quickly recap, I said, welcome in everyone, how we doing? Hope we're having a good Friday. And I said, sorry I didn't answer messages in the Discord earlier regarding stream time. I was taking a nap. I literally have no idea why the mic was showing it wasn't working. The slider bar was showing I was speaking into it. It was set to the right setting, so I have no idea. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Friday. But yeah, same here with Dylan. We're expecting a heavy amount of snow here. It's already very cold, sub 10 degrees. So I know my work was already putting in plan. Possibly Monday is up in question. So if we don't have priorities on Monday, possibly a Monday stream, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. So with my job, unfortunately, we don't really do remote work unless we are required to. So we might possibly just close down. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, it's either way, it's already really cold out. But yeah, everyone stay safe, be careful. Make sure you guys are prepared. But if being prepared was Pokemons, we got a lot of those here. And I was working on the wheel, so I made some adjustments. Still too on the EIF spots. Lots of cool packs. I did add the brakes on there as well. Faith came up with that idea. Pretty good idea. So now you're going to have a chance to win brake spots on singles. We do have the Mewtwo EX box brake on there. And yeah, so the two singles from last stream are still off the wheel, and basically in place of that is the new brake spots. So still relatively the same amount of spots it was. With a solid pack selection, I was able to acquire a decent amount of packs. So we should be stocked up here for a while. Update, I will be having some more cards I'm grading here soon. I just purchased them today. A pretty cool niche thing I bought, so I don't know if anyone is gonna like this or enjoy them. So I'm not sure how many cards come with this, but I think it's the ones I'm gonna grade are about 8 to 10 cards, but they're Mario cards. I'm gonna be sending those off to BGS. Pretty cool. I did acquire some more Pokemon cards too. I think it's either 2013 or 2015 vintage poker decks. It does have a Charizard, does have an Eevee, Blastoise, Venusaur. It has the whole Evo line. I looked it up today, and the pop is about like nothing on them. I'm not sure why no one has graded these, and I'm gonna have to look into that more. But at least through PSA, I can't even find sales of these cards on eBay, I know that they grade them. So I don't know. I'm gonna be taking a chance on those and sending them off. And let me switch this to all chat. There we go. And I will get a giveaway rolling here as well. You have to find something to give away. I'll just pull something out of our little bin over here for the wheel. We'll give something away out of there. Let's go to Streamlabs. And then I will check PayPal here momentarily to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's do this. Let's go to Cloudbot and giveaways complete, and let's start a giveaway. We do raffles here for free cards, so feel free to enter. Alright guys, we're gonna give away a Whooper. Also guys, let's try to get someone to go in here. Let's see if we can entice someone. So for the first person to purchase, let's say, 3 wheel spins, is going to get 2 free cards from the singles here, from the wheel. 2 free cards for 3 spins. So you're going to get your 3 spins plus 2 free random cards. Yes, everyone, exclamation point raffle in the chat to enter up. Besides from that, as far as new products, like I said, I will have some Ascended Heroes in stock, but it's going to be very minimal. I think I have about 6 booster bundles coming. So that'll be it for that. And once we're out of those, we're out of them. So I'm not sure how I want to sell that, by the pack, or if I should just sell it by the bundle and limit it. I don't know. What is the Discord? Discord is basically where it's like an online chat server where everyone from our stream hangs out when I'm not live. Ticket gets you an entry into the giveaway. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we could probably sell by the pack because it will be easier for everyone to at least get some Ascended Heroes if we rip it by the pack, because I only have 6 bundles unless I somehow get more. So we will see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Aiden, you're already in the raffle. So you're entered for the giveaway. You don't have to do anything else. I'll take care of it when I will pick the winner randomly. And then just to show you guys here, here's the updated wheel. Burning Shadows, Destined Rivals for 4. Again, still 2 EIF. We got Evolving Skies. We got Mega for 4. Mewtwo Box Break, Phantasmal, Prismatic. Random single, we got Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, and then all of the breaks down there. So that is the current up-to-date wheel. What is your Discord? Yeah, the link for the Discord is in the chat if you just click on it. Alright, let me check this out. Yeah, it's a cool one. Wonder if he could be greeted. A little bottom heavy, but it is a Japanese quality card, so probably has a chance either way. Could risk it. No print lines that I can see. Did you send my stuff yet, by the way, or is that like tomorrow/Sunday? Should have already sent. I'm trying to think. Did I pack your stuff? Most definitely packed it if you sent the shipping request form. I'm trying to remember because I had so many boxes I sent off on Tuesday. I looked today, a lot of them were still out in transit, but yeah, yours should be in there. But I would expect it to be delayed probably because of the weather and everything. I know, like, maybe FedEx already said they were going to be delayed. How do you ship the raffle? So if you win the raffle, everyone here, I have start bags for people and store people's items here, and then people just pay me for shipping. Favorite Pokemon is Rayquaza. And if anyone wants to look at any singles or slabs, just let me know. You guys know the deal. And if you didn't know, I believe everyone now can see the sections in Discord, but there is a brand new section in Discord if you guys haven't checked that out yet, where you guys can track PSA submissions, BGS submissions. You can look at SLABFLEX, which is basically just you can do payment plans for slabs if there's something, say, more pricey. Consignment options, sell me your cards. Of course, I'm probably going to be a little more picky about that if I do buy things, just because right now I'm grading so many things. Are you in the path of the snowstorm? Don't look at my SLABFLEX bill. It's not that bad. PSA 1 Dark Charizard. I mean, I can obviously re-sticker these as well and see if they're still what I found. I figured this guy was going to be a hard mover. He would probably move pretty quick on eBay, I bet. Misty's Gyarados, pretty cool. Greninja, pretty cool. Bulbasaur, Charizard, Jolteon, Pikachu. And then you guys have seen all the singles and everything. Of course, we will adjust prices as well. Greedent, Blaziken. Lots of Zardies. I probably should re-sticker these, but... Michigan. Yeah, I heard it was like -20 in Michigan. Could I sell you a golden Charizard? Yeah, potentially. What golden Charizard is it? Are you sure you want to remove monitor capture? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I heard it was like -20. I don't really know about the shipping stuff since I do like to keep track of my packages. Did I not send you the tracking? The cold weather is going to blow over to Europe. $660 order. Did the package have insurance? Have to work an event. It's like 80 this weekend. Dang. Alright, my fault. I thought I had put gave everyone tracking. Let me look and see here real quick, actually. Well, first thing I'm going to check. I can't remember if you filled out a shipping form or not. Let me see. Because I did have a lot of packages to do. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't see a shipping form. Let me check and see. I shipped out a good 10 packages. You know what, Faith? Here's your stuff right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember you telling me to ship it out, but I probably forgot because I had so many boxes. And I don't know if I told you, but I'll ship it out ASAP. I probably just forgot. I always look at the in the Discord. If you go to the shipping chat there, there's a tab called if you go to shipping, you can fill out a ship request form, and that basically just sends me a reminder to do it. Yeah, no worries. It'll be sent out. I totally just missed it because I had so many other boxes to do. which usually I don't miss shipping, but yeah, I'll make sure it's packaged up and sent off. All your stuff's right here still. Your 4-packs. And I did put your, let me make sure I put your evolutions in there. Yep, okay. So I remember to throw these in your bag. Then I must not have just shipped it, because I had it on the floor in an ETB. My fault, my fault. Can I see that? Gengar. Gengar. You want to see the Lost Origin one? But yeah, I probably missed telling you about the shipping request form in the Discord. So just, it's totally on me. But for future, just to help me remember, could you please, when you want to ship, just fill out that form. You just go in there, you just put your like shipping information and name. It just helps me double check and cross check shipping info from PayPal to what you put down to make sure it's going to the right address. Gengar, this is the one you want to see, the Lost Origin stamped pre-release Gengar. I swear I have more of these somewhere. Let me check it close up. Just noticed something in the light. Look at that. Look at that edge on it. I don't know if you can see, but that definitely has some edge lift on it. Very slight, but definite edge lift. So he's probably more like damaged. Do you see that edge right there? Slightly pushed down there. Is this guy cooked? Okay, not really, no. I don't know what that is. Yeah, there, now you can see it. So he's probably more damaged, actually. Technically. So I can get I'd do a way cheaper price on Gengar if you wanted it. Because of that edge there. Which is usually why I try to pull the singles out and look at them. Because sometimes I'm looking at singles not in the light. Let me look it up. Great, where's the pre-release? There it is. So it's about $21 still. Yeah, so damage is about 10 bucks. So if you want, I'll do half off, so like 10 bucks. I mean, it's, if you're using it for a binder, it's not like bad damage, it's just very small edge lift. Gaming Legend, welcome in. Did not trade your card yet. Alright. It'll honestly end up being a gift. Someone you know, Gengar fan. We'll go through the slabs here real quick. Hoping to grow. Oh, now they're one grade lower. So we got the Kuka Rock from Black Bolt, PSA 10. Let me see, is it good there? We got the Dark Charizard, PSA 1. Again, all these are open to offers as well. We got Neo Umbreon, PSA 7. Ludicolo, PSA 8. Pretty cool Black Star promo. It's an e-reader. We got Japanese Neo 2 Tyranitar. Pretty cool, PSA 8. Misty's Gyarados for 130, PSA 8. Greninja EX 9. Bulbasaur illustration rare 9. Charizard EX 9. And we got Jolteon 8. Trainer Gallery. What would you trade for a collector's chest? I probably really wouldn't. Oh, and I missed the Pikachu. PSA 9 from Lost Origin. I probably really wouldn't be interested in buying people's sealed product at the moment, unless it really made sense. A lot of stuff's overextended right now. Usually trade money for items. This card is a giveaway. Paldean and 151. I mean, I would buy sealed, but not at full market. Like, if people were really looking to move some sealed, I could buy some, like a little bit. Like I said, I have a lot of money wrapped up in grading fees right now. I think the next submission we have coming back is like $1,000. Which, I think like 27 of those cards are mine. But yeah, if someone wanted to offload 151 to me, I might make an exception for that. Pay you a percent. But my advice, do not sell your 151. For like $25 for the collector's chest. There's a pretty cool Pikachu card in there. You should just keep that one. Or wait, I'm thinking of the treasure chest. Or what's the... I am hoarding 151. I am as well. I am as well. That's why I really don't show people my sealed collection. Because I know some people wouldn't like it very much. 151. Which one is 151? This Paldean Wooper? I don't. This is either like SV base or Paldean evolved, I think. And the Japanese sets. This is also a Japanese card. I forget their names. $31,000 HP. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see if we can move some slabs here. And you want Zardy? Let's see. This guy's definitely come down, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Jose, let's take a look at some slabs here for you. So you want these 3. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think here. If we do... we could probably work a better deal out. Definitely. So if we take all this, we're at what, 310? So I'll take 20 off for you. I'll do 290. If you want to do that. Let me know if that works. Also, Faith, if you're there still, did you see the shipping menu in the Discord? If you could just, let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, I'm just now catching up on these messages. Thank you for explaining, Kestrel. Yeah, so order as much as you want within your time frame. So 2 months, say you buy again, resets 2 months. You could hold your stuff here for however long you want, and then just fill that form out when you pay me for shipping. And it basically is just a check mark for me to remember to go in and double check things as well. So yeah, there it is. Perfect. Thank you, Faith. So I probably missed telling you that anyway, so either way, my fault. Don't worry, Faith. I will have it shipped out ASAP. ASAP. PMax with an order. Alright, PMax. Let us know what we're gonna get into. It's alright. I probably didn't explain very well, so. And I honestly couldn't remember if I shipped your stuff out or not, because I had that's the most packages I've ever shipped out in one weekend. So usually I'll be like, oh no, I didn't. I would know, because I only do a handful at a time. But I was shipping out PSA submission, BGS submissions. I shipped out, like I said, at least 10 packages. BMAX shipped out, Dylan shipped out, BLM shipped out. There was a lot of people that shipped out. But we're all good now. Whew. Okay. Alright, PMax. So let me grab you. You're gonna get 2 free singles. I'll just grab them off the top here. That's the wrong one. That's the poker bin. Just grab them off the top here. Let's see what you're gonna get. Oh, nice. You got a Snivy. That's one of my favorites. And then this is the Black Star promo from the blister. So you're gonna get those. And then you're also going to get 3 wheel spins. So let's check out the new wheel here. You guys already saw it. I'm going to shuffle it up here real quick, just so everything's not in a row. And good luck, PMax. Let's get you 3 spins here. And I'm going to have to start you a new bag. What do we got? Destined Rivals. Hey, that's solid, PMax. Okay, let me move Faith's stuff here now that I have that reminder. I'll remember. Ooh, pack's not one to come out. Can't go wrong with Destined Rivals, honestly. Probably about a $9 pack or so, at least. Oh, don't hit EIF. Alright, we hit an EIF. We got to hit that Evolving or Burning Shadows at some point here. We're due for it. Alright, Faith, I appreciate that. Phantasmal? Phantasmal Flames. Alright, so we got some Phantasmal Flames. Let me grab that here for you. Alright, 3 packs. So I got your singles here for you. And I'll get those in a top loader. You like the EIF? It is down to 2 slots now, so I think that's a little bit better, but it's still, yeah, I guess it's still cool to open up a little bit. Promos going in your bag. Trying to get that sent to you. Okay, I'll check in 1 second. I didn't see if you messaged me or not because I was doing that. Hey, Fuecoco. Cool. Ooh, Rapidash. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ooh, check out the Haxorus. Haxorus and Drillbur. Some cool ones. The coolest thing I saw was Moonstone actually. They made like ornaments out of the EIF cards that I think they got here on stream. Alright, PMax, let's get into these 2 packs here for you. Let's go Phantasmal first. Yeah, they are. It's unfortunate that they're not official. Too bad they can't be like graded. They look pretty cool in slabs. Mamoswine. Miss Magius. Miss Magus, however you want to say it. Okay, grab you all your bulk. And let's rip this last Destined Rivals pack. Swallow, Rapidash, Scrafty, TM Machine, Spiritomb, Claydol, Grimmsnarl. I just feel like we're so due for a big hit. The last hit we had was the Hinako's Reshiram, I believe. Alright, PMax, I appreciate you going in. Heard Mega Sharpedo is going up in price. Really? That's honestly, I would have not predicted that. Because Mega Sharpedo was like, what, 40 bucks? 4 holos to throw in as extra. Some things I actually did. I have 2 Prismatic Tech sticker collections. If anyone would be interested in those, I do have 2 of those. And that should be all I have that's new. Yeah. Me either, and easy to get. And you're talking about the SIR, right? There isn't a... Is there a full art? Alright, Jose. I did just receive your payment for those. Congratulations, my friend. Dang, PayPal killing me on fees. But taking down the Pika V, Dark Charizard PSA 1, and you got Bulbasaur. Tech stickers, if you guys wanted to snag those today, I'll go less on them than 10 a pack, so I'd do like 28 bucks on them. Could I see back of them? Yeah. So here's a Bulbasaur. For a second I thought that was a crack. I was like, what the heck? So Bulbasaur there. Reason he got a 9, probably just because of left to right or right to left centering. Do you want any wheel spins? Maybe that's what I should have said. If you Zelled me, I'll give you wheel spins. There's your Zard. You can just see, obviously, he just has a crease, but still a cool card. And a 1. Ones aren't easy to get. And then Pika V. But Jose, I do greatly appreciate you taking down some slabs, because honestly, it does help me now be able to go out and buy more things to grade and get for you guys here. So let me seal these up here. Let me ask you, do you want them in the original sleeves here, or I can put them in nice ones that have no stickers and writing on them? Up to you. No problem, Pete Max. I appreciate you for the order. Dang, PayPal took $15 in fees. That's alright. Leave them in there? Okay. I'll just seal them up for you then real quick. Get them in a bag. Honestly, I need to look into Zelle as a form of payment for stream, because Zelle has no fees. Yeah, 10 for Gengar if you want that, Faith. Okay, let me grab Jose a bag here. What's going on here? There we go. So, good deal, good deal. Alright, so we got Gengar for Faith at 10 because of the edge lift. And then we got 3 spins for Faith as well. Alright, Faith. Let's go ahead and get you your 3 spins here. Good luck. Ooh, almost a break spot. Twilight Masquerade. Let's grab you that. Hey, Nico, welcome in. Twilight. Let's close that. Let's go spin 2 here. Hey, solid. Prismatic. Let's grab you a Prismatic. And spin number 3. Oh. Hey, there you go. Gem 2, Sylveon break spot. Alright, let's get that out for you. So you got a break spot here for Sylveon. Can't go wrong with that, I guess. Alright, so getting you down here for Sylveon. Got it, Kestrel. Okay, Sylveon. And I'm gonna throw you a freebie here, Faith, just because of the because I forgot to ship your box here. So I'm gonna throw you a free single as well. So let's get that. I'll throw that in here with this one. And we're gonna rip your packs. I'm at the concert hall right now. The band is supposed to start in a bit, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, thanks for stopping in, Nico. Hope you have a good time at your event. We got Twilight up here first. Varum. Chandelure. And then up next, we got your Prismatic. Let's see what we can pull here. Fan Rotom, Haban Berry, we got Hoot Hoot, Professor Sawdust, Suicune, Crispin, Great Tusk, Roto Stick, and Roaring Moon. 2 cold ones. I am sorry about the cold ones. I'll throw you some evolutions here. How about that? And I'll get this, and I'll get this all put in your bag. I appreciate you going in on the order, Faith. Alright, let's see here. So, alright, Kestrel. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get your wheel spin done here. And then I will go grab that blister for you. So good luck on the wheel. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Finally gets taken down. Congratulations, Kestrel. Congratulations. Evo Skies. Let's go. I'm excited to open this. I haven't opened a pack of this in a very long time. So for now, just to let you guys know, I'm going to remove this. Burning Shadows still available. I'm going to have to get more Evo Skies. I don't have any more. I've been waiting to figure out how to source more at a decent price. But for now... And let me go grab your blister here real quick. And we're going to rip some fun packs. Kestrel, let me know. Would you like Glaceon or Leafeon? $10 snipe. Yeah, probably right about $35 pack. No way. Someone got the Evo pack. Leafeon got it. I'm excited. I hope we pull you something crazy out of there. I have not opened Evo in in a very long time. We'll save this for last, obviously. We gotta warm up here first with some prismatic. I'm shaking. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I will not burn the code card, so the code card will remain a mystery. Okay, let me get your promo. Leafeon. Before I do anything, let me get this sticker in a bag, because this is always a pain to get in the bag, because it just fits. It is the perfect dimensions. Alright. 3 packs of prismatic. Good luck. Slowpoke, Duskull, Cottony, Briar, Slowking. We got Black Belt's Training, Pinsir, Whimsicott. I'll tell you what, guys, it is cold. It is very cold. I'm cold just sitting here, and I'm inside. Lit Leo, Dracoloak, Archaludon, Suicune, Kieran. We got Dudunsparce, Seaking, Okidogi. Last pack. Cold like the Pris packs. Essentially. I don't know if anything can be as cold as prismatic. Executor. We got Dracoloak, Applin, Flareon. So unfortunately no hit there. I'll get all this into your bag here real quick, and then we'll rip that Evo Skies pack. It was a good run though. It was a good run. Someone finally sniped. But don't worry, I will definitely be restocking that. Maybe something even better, who knows? I could add a more valuable pack. But we'll see. As I'm throwing it around. Burning Shadow still alive though. Could pull the Rainbow Charizard out of that. Alright. Should we be like all the other YouTube channels here? And read the where's the description? I forget. What does it say up here? Feel the power of the shifting winds and brace for an epic storm as the mighty dragon-type Pokemon make their triumphant return. Let's go. No. Wait. 4? I believe it's 4. Yep. It's been so long. If you want, I'll throw you the pack wrapper too. I don't know if you care about that or not. We're acting like this is a base set pack here. Emolga. This is bringing back memories. Applin. Pikachu. There you go. Honestly, solid card to get probably. Palpitoad. No, Milotic. Unfortunately. It was a cold one. I am sorry. But definitely we'll get you all this. I'll even throw the pack wrapper in there for you. So you can remember this day forever. Should have kept it sealed. Or just open more. Alright, well, I appreciate you going in, Kestrel. Congrats on the pack. Sorry it was cold. Tried my best for you. I'll take it. I am really curious to see what's in the Burning Shadows, though, because the guy was like, I was going to open that pack if you didn't buy it. I have a good feeling about it. Like, I will see about that. And alright, guys, we are caught up. As of right now, we are caught up. So, if anyone else wants to... What year was Burning Shadows? Honestly, that's a great question. I don't think it says dates on packs, does it? Burning Shadows was probably 2018, 2019, if I had to guess off the top of my head. Let's look it up. $2017. That was close. So Cosmic Eclipse was 2019 then. So they had a 3-year span for Sun and Moon? Unless Cosmic was 2018. No, it was November of 2019. Wow. So that era lasted almost 3 years. Now we're blowing through an era in like a year and a half, 2 years. Like a bunch of sets. I need more unbroken bonds in my life. So I'll read you guys this list here. One of my friends, one of my close friends, has some pretty high-end sealed Pokemon product. Let me go to this thing here and I'll tell you what he's offered me to buy. And I can't remember if it's Unbroken Bonds or not. It might have been Unified Minds. Let's see. Okay, let's go to his... Okay. Yeah, it was Unified Minds, actually. Is that what you said? No, you want Unbroken Bonds. So he has a Cosmic Eclipse box, Unified Minds, Lost Thunder. He's got Mythical Collection boxes, Charizard UPC, 151 ETB. He's got a Double Blaze booster box. I think that's Unbroken Bonds Japanese. Evolving Skies ETBs, Mythical Celebi collection, and I think those are Generations packs, so those are just ridiculously expensive. Celebrations, Fusion Strike, Blooming Waters. I just need to buy his whole collection from him. Only problem is, it's worth about $16,000, I think. So, not sure where I'm getting that money from to go and buy that collection. But I told him potentially I would possibly sometime soon purchase one of those booster boxes and see what we could do with it. If you guys would be interested in opening packs, I mean, it's going to be expensive, but yeah, Double Blaze is Japanese Unbroken Bonds. Yeah, he is a sealed box of that. I don't know if he'd sell me everything or not, but he definitely told me, like, he'd give me a good deal on his Unified Minds because it has a tear in it. So I was trying to do math one time and see what I could sell packs for, but I'm sure you guys know those boxes are thousands of dollars, so have to see if we can make it work somehow. I mean, would that be something you guys would even be interested in? Say the packs were Unbroken Bonds or Unified Minds has got to be $90 booster pack at least. And I just don't think a $90 booster pack would move very well, you know, especially 36 of them. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should buy it or not, but I mean, either way, I'd like to own it for my personal collection. But going back to own some of that Sun and Moon stuff, I mean, you're looking at one box compared to I could just go buy a sealed case of something now. pretty crazy. But yeah, I've been on eBay quite a bit lately. Been going down some rabbit holes on different types of cards and things that probably some people don't even know about. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why is no one buying this? These are actually cool. You closed it down. Like selling, or I just go on there. I mainly buy on eBay more than anything else. I don't really sell much. Got tired of fees, yeah. That's why I was just saying I need to open up. I need to do Zelle. So I know there's like a Zelle app, but the Zelle that I use is through my bank account. Like I can just Zelle people money and they can Zelle me money, no fees. So like Jose, for example, if you would have done Zelle there, I could have just straight up been like, all right, give me this. So what was it, $275 after fees? I could have said, pay me $280 Zelle. You're happier at that price, I lose less in fees. So I need to figure out how to do that and see, because I think the bank account I have now, it's not like a business account, it's just, I'll take care of the Lugia. Yeah, your Lugia's still chilling here, just hanging around. I'm not chasing anything in Unified. Yeah, I got you. It'd be very cool to open up, but I just don't think we'd be able to move enough packs to justify a purchase of a, multi-$1,000 box. It's because it's at some point it's just not cost efficient. Kind of like vintage packs at this point. Like, who's ripping legendary collection packs? Not very many people. Some crazy people are, but I don't know. I never do it. I have a fear, so every time I ship off a submission and everything like that, yeah, I tend to put insurance on the boxes just to be safe, especially when I'm shipping your guys' cards places. I'm absolutely putting insurance on it. Now, I think my BGS submission, I wasn't going to put insurance on it until I hit that manga. Then I was like, all right, I got to put insurance on it. Yeah, so I mean, I could get Generations packs. I could get them. What's even crazier is I remember, I used to look at packs all the time on TCG Player. They were a lot more abundant than they are now. Generations packs used to be like $40. Now they're like $200 or something. It's insane. It's absolutely insane how much some of this stuff has risen in value. It's almost scary to a point where you feel like, how much higher is this really going to go? I don't know. Either way, your safest bet if you're holding anything in Pokemon is sealed product. Singles are, like I always say, and slabs can adjust very easily. Prime example, I have a card, Pikachu Zekrom Tag Team GX, the Black Star promo. At one point it was like 2.2k, and now it's worth like $700. So that's how manipulated that card was. It was insane. Like, think of that price difference. It's like 188. But I get you. The days when Evo's guys were still around 20. Yeah. Speaking of shipping, remind me how long. Chicky Boo. So you have 2 months. And as long as you're still around, if people are active, I'm pretty good at either reminding them or sending out a reminder. If you're on our Discord, I'll send out an unclaimed bag reminder and say, hey, like, you have a week to respond to this message. I add everyone, so it pings everyone and says your bag's expired, either make a purchase or ship out. So I send reminders. It's the people that, like, if they leave their stuff for more than a week, I'm like, okay, 2 weeks. I don't And if your stuff's just sitting here for a while, I may start getting rid of it slowly. But I think now what I'm going to do, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but I think I'm just going to wait almost a year before I actually start disposing of people's items. Just because. Or at least close to. Like, there's people that have had things here for 6 months that are expired. It's like, yeah, you're probably not going to get those back. PMax says 6 months. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had people's stuff here that's been expired for 6 months. So, I mean, the rules are clearly stated in the description. They were explained to almost all new buyers, or should be. Yeah, absolutely. And you have time. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, you could come back a month from now, make a $5 purchase, and your time frame resets, and it's very easy to check that on my end. All I have to do is just type your name in on PayPal, and I can look at the date. And if someone does forget and say I have your bag here for a month and it's expired, I'll be like, okay, just pay me a small fee and I'll ship it off, which is what I've been doing for people if they come back. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, some people do like a year. I don't really want to have people's inventory here for a year and then just leave it here and then I have to worry about it. I'd rather it be a tighter time frame, so you either ship your things out or they get left here and then I can just get rid of them, because I don't have that much storage space here. I've got one little shelf here next to me of people's stuff organized in ETBs, and I have a big shelf over there that I have some of my sealed product on, and then I have a shelf specifically for like expired bags. So I don't have like 15 shelves here to keep people's stuff on. Limited on space. Chase, welcome in. How you doing? I might forget my inventory. Alright, I'll throw it up on eBay for you, no worries. Most people don't leave good stuff. There have been some instances where it's got to be close to a year now. Someone left some of their stuff here. But I'm like, hey, I got to get rid of it. And it will, at the time when they got it, it wasn't expensive. It was afterwards it appreciated in value. They bought like 1 or 2 times and then they never came back, and they had decent things. To sell, it's really tough, because I used to buy a lot of Japanese product and things like that, and we would rip it by the box here. I'd just sell it by the box to make it so people could get hits, get that guaranteed hit out of like Japanese boxes. But ever since like the tariffs and things like that, I have not ordered anymore. The last things I ordered are actually up on the shelf, are those boxes, the Pokemon Center boxes. Which that was a whole scenario in itself, to where the middleman I was ordering from, it's a very big service. They apparently got scammed out of, allegedly, this is all alleged information, they got scammed out of like multiple hundreds of thousands in US dollars for those boxes. They paid someone to get them and they didn't get them. So all of a sudden they come back to all the customers, again, all alleged information, and say, hey, we need more money because this person screwed us over, so we're requiring more money if you want your orders. And I was not happy about that. But I'm like, you know what? It's only an extra 40, 50 bucks. I'm like, whatever. I'm just sending it. And I really haven't bought from anyone since that happened. But there's another person, if I do buy, I feel like they're pretty good. I feel like they're a smaller operation. Yeah, it was a whole scenario, and I'm in another Discord where one of the streamers was talking about the same exact entity that did that, and they put out a statement. I opened this Discord the one day, I won't forget, they put out a statement saying they're no longer associated with them and they are not doing business with them anymore. And I was like, oh dang, things are getting serious. Yep. But when they're slinging around millions of dollars, and what am I supposed to do? Say, I'm not paying that. Good luck getting my money back. I sent it through Wise. It's gone. Have you sent any Phantasmal Flames to be graded, or any stock, or any in stock I can see? So I have loose packs if you wanted to purchase some. I have maybe a little bit of loose stock here. Is this Mega? This is Mega. I have Charizards. Let's see. I have a couple cards. If you're looking for specific cards, let me know. I have a bunch. I have some in my binder, like I could sell duplicates of. I just sold a Meowth to PMax, actually. Charizard. That's just the ETB or UPC promo. Looks like that's about it for now. But yeah, Mega Heracross. Mega Heracross is Mega Evolution, right? Not Phantasmal. I can't remember, actually. Really? Oh, Kestrel, was that for like mini tins or something? I remember you saying you bought from a store and they never shipped it out or something. So I got 2 full art Mega Charizards. Price is negotiable. I got the ETB promos, or UPC promo as well. Yes, it was. Mini tins and ETB. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, but going back to your point, Faith, I know you're a fan of some other TCGs, but I don't know how well things like that would do here. I'm not sure. I mean, we could always give it a test run. I'm trying to think some other, like, obviously we've ripped a smidge of One Piece on the channel. More of me opening it for myself than anyone else, really. Well, what's another TCG we've opened on the channel, guys? I can't think. I mean, I've opened Magic on the channel. I'm trying to think. I know there's got to be something we've opened that wasn't Pokemon TCG. Yes, Lorcana. We've opened Lorcana for people a good bit. So I do Lorcana, which I enjoy it. I think it's good. Me and my girlfriend open that occasionally. I just sent off one of her cards to get graded. I'm hoping it comes back a 10. It's actually a very good card. I couldn't believe she pulled it. Yes, Minecraft. BLM remembers that. We have opened Minecraft. I do have Fortnite cards as well. Don't worry. Lorcana and Minecraft. Yes. I wish I would have gotten some of that. Gotten into some of that Topps Chrome SpongeBob. That appears to be pretty popular. Disney Topps Chrome. Disney Topps Chrome, huh? What's market on that? I'll give you a 50% market. PayPal. I'm just messing. Don't you have DBZ? I did have Dragon Ball Z. Honestly, it didn't do well. Dragon Ball Z did not move. We sold a couple packs of it, and that was it. Oh, yeah, PMax, I gotcha. SpongeBob cards are crazy. Done. Oliver, welcome in. How you doing? Jeez, the hobby packs go crazy on a stream I watch. LOL. Of Dragon Ball Z, or sorry, what are you talking about, Faith? There was a TCG I did want to order and try out just because I really like it, and that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. I always wanted to give that one a try, but I never did. We have opened MetaZoo as well. Oh, SpongeBob, yes. I have Disney Topps to move if anyone wants it. Is it not popular anymore, Jose? Did it die off or something? The new Lorcana set looks pretty cool. I just got too into it, LOL. Yeah, we opened a bit of MetaZoo on the channel and grabbed too many. Understandable. So, there's another streamer I watch, and he has been talking about a theory about Pokemon doing a new Topps Chrome set, which I think would be very dangerous. Very dangerous for people. I feel like that might almost go as hard as 30th anniversary. I saw Are you saying the streamer, or are you saying there's an actual piece of information somewhere? Because I haven't seen an actual piece of information. And if there is, Faith, would you mind sending that in the Discord? Because I'm very curious to read it. Give me your Seahawks, Rams, Broncos, Patriots predictions. All right, I'm just gonna say Broncos and Patriots. I'm going with the Pats because, well, I mean, we got to bet against the second string QB, right? And then Seahawks, Rams. I don't know. I'm going with the Rams. Why not? I'm going with my Rams. So we're gonna go Rams, Pats. That's one thing that I've never really been too into is sports cards. And a lot of people are really into sports cards, but I can't really get into it too much. I don't know. It just, I feel like I always tell people, like, hey, Misty's Gyarados here. Misty's Gyarados doesn't have to worry about blowing an ACL out and missing the season. That could happen to anyone, and then your collection just tanks in value. I love football and baseball. I have nothing against it. I've opened sports before. It's fun, and especially chasing numbered cards. I don't have a desire to build a giant PC of sports cards. My one buddy does tons of sports cards. He's actually messaging me about going to Collecticon here again eventually in like May, and then he wants to go to the National again as well. I believe it's in, is it in Illinois? Exactly, Dylan. It can vary based off performances. Autographs, true. It's stressful. Yeah. And I feel like from what I've seen, again, I could be totally wrong because I don't understand the sports market as well as I do TCG, but it seems like the sports market is maybe going down a little bit. Is that true? Can anyone sense that? Just from things I've seen? Like, I mean, we saw that one guy sell his entire sports card collection for One Piece. No concrete news for Topps yet. And I feel like there's all these new influx of collectors too, and they don't know about half the things in Pokemon. They're just worried about Ascended Heroes coming out. They don't know about a Sparkle Charmander from Topps Chrome. I saw that the other day and I was like, dang. Like, I got all these modern cards. I don't have anything vintage. I keep telling myself, I'm like, I need to start collecting backwards more, and I just don't. Because you have to admit, something like, I don't know, let's find a good example here. Like, this is a bad example, but say, there we go. Here's a good example. What would you rather have? Would you rather have this cool, shiny Alakazam card where he's levitating a spoon, or would you rather have the Misty's Gyarados? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is more valuable, but this is a way cooler illustration. Some people might argue that, but you know what I mean. Like, that's a full art illustration on the card. I just meant I saw the buzz around it. Yeah, and I don't know where people are getting that from, that there's going to be a Topps Chrome Pokemon set. I really have no idea if that's just rumors someone started. Honestly, I'm going to look it up. Let's see. 2026 Topps Chrome Pokemon news. Let's see if anything comes up. No, it's just sports cards. Topps Chrome returning to Pokemon in 2026. Here's something. Let's check this out. Hey, Wendon, welcome in. We got to run the raffle too. The voice actor of Ash Ketchum for 17 years posted this on her IG story earlier today. It shows what looks like Topps Chrome autograph stickers, and the community is already speculating that this could be tied to Pokemon's 30th anniversary on February 27th. Is this true? Nothing has been confirmed by the Pokemon Company yet. This is only a leak / tease from her story, but if it's connected, this could be one of the biggest anniversary drops we've ever seen. Topps Chrome plus Pokemon equals history repeating itself in the best way. A bunch of people are putting laughing faces and put who's really chasing this. I hope so. Yeah, they say that, and then people don't understand how rich that would make some people. Some people that are bag holding vintage Topps Chrome would become very wealthy. So that looks promising. Now my next question is, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's Sarah N something, the voice actor for Ash. I want to go to her Instagram and see if that's actually... How do I search on here? I never use Instagram on the computer. Search. Oops. How much longer are you on today? I don't know. Till whenever. I'm just hanging out talking for now, so I could stay on for a little longer, a little while, probably 9 o'clock or so. But this is very interesting news, and I know some people don't care, but this is crazy. If this Topps Chrome stuff's actually true, this could go insane. And I wonder if she posted this on her story and it's not on one of her actual posts. I'm assuming it was a story. This is what it's looking like. Either way, that's insane. But you don't know where people get this information from as well. You never know what's real or fake anymore. You don't know. Alright, let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Also, guys, I do have a Lego coming. I did order a Lego. Yes, you can make fun of me. I paid for an expensive Lego. Now it was just like the Eevee. I think it was like 60 bucks. If you guys want, we could do something on the channel with that. I'd be more than happy to get that to someone somehow. If not, I can always just keep it. I wouldn't mind. Building stream. That would be funny. It would be me raging when I couldn't find the right pieces I needed. Someone sent me a message. Not now. Who sent me a message? Oh. My cousin sent me a message. Collector. We'll find out in a month or so. When's Pokemon Day? Should be here pretty soon, right? I forget when the official date is. Yeah. Yeah. Very unfortunate. It seems like a couple of those voice actors have passed away. Alright, I have no idea what that is. You guys are gonna have to enlighten me. February 27th. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of obviously news that day. Usually, and I could be totally wrong, but last year I vividly remember Kestrel or Hinako sending the link out to the stream, and Pokemon does like an hour or like maybe a 30-minute like live stream of all the stuff that's going on. But maybe it's Pokemon Japan that does it. And they like go over all the games and all the different things coming out. Don't worry, we still have Jason Pooch. The voice of Pokemon. No comment on that. Watch party. Yeah, I think last year it was on in the morning though, and I was at work. Hopefully, February 27th. What day would that be? Probably like a Friday. Yep, it's a Friday. I'm calling off work. We're having a watch party. Dylan, you got some Jason Page autographed cards in your collection, do you? The voice of a generation. Alright, I was trying to go back here and see if I can find Pokemon Topps Chrome any more news. Topps Chrome returns to Pokemon. What's next? Topps X Pokemon 30th Anniversary Set leaked. You heard it here first, guys. Go FOMO buy all the Topps Chrome you can. Honestly, I think Series 2 isn't that expensive. We could get some Series 2. Bag hold it. Alright, don't listen to me. I'm crazy, guys. Don't listen to me. I should make a how-to finance video for Pokemon cards. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for real, though. Me too. I'm very excited to know the news for real. All jokes aside. That would be a cool idea if they did Pikachu box insert cards for Topps Pokemon. Jason Page signed a few of them and serialized them too. That's going to be the big thing. That's going to be the dangerous part, is if they do Topps Chrome and they do serialized cards. If they do serialized cards, the United States will shut down for 2 weeks upon release. People won't go to work for 2 weeks, and people will be chasing serialized Charmander 1 of 1, and that'll be that. Let's see. There is some very cool things, I think, that do have potential in Topps Chrome that I've been looking at before I even knew about this news. I looked at getting some of them. They're just not cheap. And I'll tell you guys, because there's only 12 of us in here. If you guys are bored, look up Topps Chrome box toppers. And go look those up. They can be graded. I think they're pretty cool. They're like almost like a jumbo card to insert to a box, I think is what they are. That would be insane. A government shutdown because of Pokemon. So we basically need a government stimulus check to purchase Topps Chrome Pokemon cards. So if you want a 2000 Series 1 booster pack, yeah, you're looking at like $500, which is insane. I swear I saw packs the other day that were like $50. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was a specific series. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was just pack wrappers or something. Pokemon Advanced Challenge Topps Sealed New Booster Pack. Oh, here it is. Topps First Movie Booster Pack. 8 cards. Like $37. So maybe some of those would be not a bad pickup to just hold. At this rate, nothing will surprise me. Topps Chrome bin wheel. Or bin when. I have a couple Topps Chrome cards. Nothing crazy. Just stuff that I've bought in raw. And I have I don't know what variation, but I have one of the variations of the Charmander. I have a graded TV series Charizard up on my shelf, actually. Over here, you guys can't see it. I don't know. I wonder how many people are silently loading up on Topps products as we speak. And yeah, I mean, to acquire like Series 1, forget about it. It's ridiculously expensive. But maybe like some of the first movie packs or whatever would be kind of cool to just keep sealed. PSA 1 base set Charizard. You want me to look for you? Let's see. I'll let you know here momentarily. PSA 1 base set Charizard. Last sold. That's base 2. That's Blaine's. PSA 4. Like, hello? Do PSA 1s exist? That's another base 2. PSA 1. Contender. Okay. I can't find any. Base set Charizard. PSA 1. I'd guess like 150 to 200. Base set 2, PSA 4 is 260. What is this? Here's a base set Charizard, PSA 4 that sold for 300. Ah, here's one. Base set unlimited, PSA 1, actually sold January 21st for $325. Who sold this? Actually not one of the big sellers. Wow. See, I told you there's some 4s that are worth less. So $325. Wow, actually a lot more than I thought. So I'd say around the $300 mark, give or take a little. That was only one sale I saw. Here's another one, January 20th for $300. $313. Now I'm finding some of them. So yeah, around $300. I got one offered to me for $300. That's probably pretty close. Not first edition. First edition would be crazy. Shadowless PSA 1 looks to be 1,000. I'm pretty sure first edition Charizards are at like a premium right now. They're going pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'd say around $300 is pretty accurate, PMax. Get some. Oh yeah, Wendon. Hope you're feeling better. Sorry, I haven't been actively reading every comment in the chat, but I believe that's what Marley's talking about. So his pricing is okay. Yeah, I'd say that's not bad for a 1 at 300. Maybe offer a little less. Try to snag a deal. But those are all as of recently sold. So like in January. So I don't know maybe if it's up. Appreciate it comes in a graded card. What kind of graded card? I do have some leftover graded guards of some like special edition ones. I don't know if people would be interested in that. I don't even know if I want to sell them or not. Because honestly, I just put them on my cards. I really don't have much interest in selling them, but I have like a bunch of the one variation I got. What is that? Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at Charizard still. Here's one PSA 1 Charizard base set holo for $270 sold. So that's the first one I've seen that's like sub 300. Orange. Is it like the jewel one, or is it a special edition one, like the sunrise one? I mean, not that I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but if we're being really picky about pricing. I know a little bit about the graded guards. If you guys haven't looked at graded guards prices, it's pretty crazy. Some of them are worth quite, I believe it's called Sunrise, right? Or graded guard PSA Daybreak, sold November 17th for $112. Do I have one sealed? I have an Iris sealed. Let's see what that's worth. Iris graded guard. Iris graded guard, $36 sealed. Insane. Honestly, why not? I'd shoot low and then let them counter at like 270. That might not be too bad. I feel like under 300, you're not getting too bad of a deal. I do have a base set Zard in grading right now, but I think it's going to be a PSA 7 or 8. So I don't know. I might just eBay that one unless someone's interested in that one. I got that one for an absolute steal. I don't know if I told you guys about that. I think I did. I showed them on stream, but I was out. There's a store around here called The Exchange. I went in, and I'm like, you know what? They never really have anything, but I'm like, I have a good feeling about today. I literally said that out loud. I walk in there. They had base set cards in the case. Mint. Some of them were mint. Charizard a little more worn. The Blastoise is most likely going to come back a 9 in my opinion. So I'm probably, if it comes back a 9, I'm going to be keeping it. And if the Charizard's an 8, there's a good chance I'm keeping that as well. Because I do not own those cards graded. I don't have the cards from when I was a child. It's hard for me to let go of PC cards. I always tell everyone I think I would have an easier time getting rid of sealed product than I would any graded cards that I have for my collection. How do you win free cards? That's what drew me onto your stream. If you type !raffle in the chat, I'm gonna draw. I totally forgot what we were doing a drawing because I've been sitting here talking. But we do have a giveaway going currently that's been active for an hour and 28 minutes. I'm just sitting here talking about cards. We are giving away that Paldean Whooper right there. Crazy. But yeah, Wendon, might not be a bad idea. I don't know though about doing a Topps Chrome bin. It might be pretty pricey to do something like that. Hopefully you guys, the OGs that were here, we did a celebrations bin. I don't even remember who won the Charizard, but hopefully you guys held on to all those singles because they're definitely gonna go up a bit more. Yeah, I also was not paying attention, PMX, so. Yeah, really hope you're doing better, Wendon. Alright, let me get off eBay before I start buying stuff. I spend too much time on there now. Get back to the chat here. Alright guys, let me check the queue here, see if there's anything going on. Close that out. But I'll definitely look at more into the Topps Chrome later. I think they said over a foot of snow. So I'm not, I think we're not as bad as other areas. But still over a foot of snow, I believe. Probably more up north is probably, I bet you, 2 foot of snow or more because of lake effect. If I were to win that, that would be my first graded card. Whoa, what graded card? We're giving away this Paldean Whooper right here. No graded cards. Happy I don't have to deal with snow. Yeah, Faith. You know that you're my person to talk to about your location. Honestly, I don't want to say it out loud on stream because I don't know if you want people knowing where you live, but I've always thought about taking a trip there one day. I'm not the biggest fan of airplanes. How would you say, what would you say your experience is? Foot and a half. Dang. 1 to 2 foot of snow here. Jeez. Watch, they're gonna forecast all this snow. We're gonna get like half an inch. A foot last night. Dang. I keep seeing this stuff about Russia saying that they got like 8 foot of snow, and I don't know if that's true or not. Depends what you like, honestly. Do you like seafood? Do you like scenery or city life? Definitely not a big city life person. Seafood's good. I wouldn't say that there's a big shrimp fan, and I do enjoy sushi. And I'm sure sushi here compared to where you're at is much different. Obviously, yours is probably a lot more fresh than here. So I can imagine it's much better. But yeah, it just looks like a pretty cool place to go and see. Although I'm sure it's not cheap. When's the giveaway? I don't know. Just when probably I'll do it whenever I just end stream. We'll do it right before. Honestly, then it depends where you go. But do me more and I can talk to you about it. It sounds good. Yeah, I've always wanted to visit there, and like I always tell everyone, eventually Japan is on the bucket list one of these days to take a trip there. I would love to go and explore that. I tend to find myself watching videos on Instagram of Japan sometimes, and the only thing holding me back is I am not the biggest fan of travel in airplanes. I can travel, like, don't get me wrong. I can sit on an airplane for a few hours, go to the airport, be fine. Just that's kind of a long flight to go somewhere else. Before 10? Oh yeah, we'll draw before 10. My partner also wants to go to Japan. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone says like go for a week and check it out. We've had people actually that come into the stream here. They've gone to Japan. Don't believe anyone in here unless Marley's still here. Marley's been to Japan, so I've asked Marley some questions. But I don't know. Just seems like it would be a very cool thing to go and see, and obviously Pokemon cards. Am I right? They've got a lot of those there. 2 weeks, dang, that sounds really fun. I'd imagine, if you don't mind answering Faith on stream, how close of a flight is that for you? Do I stream every day? No, I don't stream every day. About 3 days a week. I stream Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sometimes I'll do an extra stream here or there. Direct flight for me. That's really nice. That is really nice. Because I think if I was to go to Japan from here, probably we would have to fly over to like California, and then I think some flights go like up to Alaska and over, or Chicago and then up, from what I've talked to some people about, but I don't know. It would be a haul, that's for sure. Alright guys, tell you what I'm gonna do. Check the queue here one more time. But no, did a couple orders, but I tell you, I've had a very fun time tonight talking to you guys about a bunch of different random things. That's some of the best parts of doing this, is getting to talk to people and, you know, connect with them about what they're doing and where they live, the location wise. And so let's run this giveaway here. Alright, good luck everyone. You have to be here to win, as always. P-Max, congrats P-Max. Oh, I ripped packs, yes. We ripped some packs earlier. We opened an Evolving Skies for someone. Alright, P-Max, gonna get this in your bag. I know P-Max is here. Congrats on the Wooper. No problem, no problem. Makes me wonder, do I need to grade some stuff in here? What do I have in here? Some potential Beckett Black labels in here. Pachirisu, that's cool. This actually might not be a bad card. There are some SARs in here, not like anything super crazy. There's some Terastal Festival SARs in there, so there are some better ones. But we're gonna roll with these for now. I was gonna maybe try to sell small singles, but honestly, it's easier to just give them away, use them for the wheel. Didn't have that Wooper. Well, now you do. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to check queue one more time. And if we're clear, I'm probably going to wrap it up for the night. I will be live on Sunday, potentially a Monday stream if, you know, if everyone is shut down and we want to do a short little stream Monday or something. But queue look clear to me. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream now. I greatly appreciate everyone for tuning in. We've been live for almost 2 hours. If you purchased, I greatly appreciate it. Faith, who else ordered? P-Max, Kestrel, I believe all ordered. So thank you guys. Even if you didn't order and you just hung out and talked, I greatly appreciate that as well. Couldn't do any of this without you guys. Fun as always. I'll see you guys in the next stream or in the Discord, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday night. I'll see you on Sunday.